Psalm 100 and verse 4 says, "Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise." Worship is the natural byproduct of thankfulness. They naturally go together. We thank God for what he's done, and we worship him for who he is. He wouldn't do what he does if it weren't for his character and for his nature and the attributes that he possesses. When we have a heart that's overflowing with thankfulness and gratitude, it's hard for us to stay silent. We have to express it in some way, and we desire to express it verbally, and that desire manifests itself in the action of worship. We enter into his gates with thanksgiving. That means that we should come before his presence in a spirit of gratitude. That's how we should come before him in our prayer closet. That's how we should come before his altar in the church. And that's how we should come before his word when we study. We should be grateful for the opportunity to get into God's presence and go deeper in the things of God and have fellowship with him. We worship him because he's a loving, gracious God. We worship him because he desires for us to be in his presence. And we worship him because he accepts us as his children and adopts us into his own family. Worship isn't always easy. Sometimes we're at a point in our life when we're going through a rough patch, and it's hard to bring ourselves to that place where we can truly and honestly worship. But we have to persevere, knowing that worship is one of the greatest sacrifices that we can offer up to God. Hebrews 13 and 15 says, "By him therefore let us offer the sacrifice of praise to God continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name." For more of God's word, remember to like and subscribe.